Hi, I'm Ann Feldman with GMDC Connect Me, and I'm going to give you just a quick overview on how to fill in the form for the discovery guides for the GM and the Self-Care show, the virtual events which are taking place in the fall of 2020. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you how we do that. Here, as you can see, this is the form I'm showing you. This is the general merchandise form. There's also one for the Self-Care Summit. They're basically the same form. One just is if you're taking place in the Self-Care Summit, the other one's if you're taking place in the GM Summit. So I'm going to fill in, some of the things should be pretty clear, like my company name. Let's pretend I'm from a company called Happy Baby Product Co. And that's the official name of my company, but let's say in the discovery guide, I just want to be known as, Happy Baby. That's how I want my page to be listed. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in that information. Of course, I'm going to give my name, which is pretty simple, and my email address and my cell phone number so you can reach me real easily. And then as the form here tells you, this is sort of a wireframe to show you where different elements of your page will go. So your logo will go in the upper left corner. If you're a new member, we're going to actually put a little new member badge here. You'll have a banner image, which is 545 by 120 pixels in size, and that's going to go here. You have company descriptive information, which is going to go here. And then you have, as you see, 6 tiles, six areas, up to 6 areas of company resources. And if you want to have just one big picture here, that's fine. If you want to have up to 6, you can have up to 6. But basically, you can have any combination of product image sets, or documents, or videos. So let's move on down the form. So first, my company logo, and see how it says choose files or drag here. What I need to upload is a high-res copy of my company logo. So I'm going to go click here, and it's going to go right away. It's going to ask me for files. So let me look on my desktop. I think I have the file. Here's my logo. So I'm going to go ahead and upload. I just click on it, click open, and it uploads my logo to the right space. Then it says the banner graphic. I'm going to go ahead and just click on my desk, click on the thing here, and I've already created this nice banner graphic, which is the right size. That's one thing you may have to do beforehand, is go ahead and create that banner to be about this. It should be basically a long, thin rectangle. If it's not exactly perfectly sized, we will try to resize it. But if you give us a picture that's a square, and we have to fit it into a rectangle, we're going to have to chop it off. So try and give us, basically a picture that's roughly the size of, 545 pixels wide by 120 pixels high, and that'll be about the right shape. And then the link for the company logo, that's where do I want it? When somebody sees my company logo here in my page and they click on it, where do I want that click to take them? So I'm going to take it to happybabyco.com. And you notice when I do that, I get a red error. It says, we expected it to say http://. So I need to go in there and I need to write http://www. Now it's happy. Okay. Same thing, the link for the banner graphic. If I want, I can have the logo linked to one thing and the banner graphic linked to another thing. So let's say maybe on my website, I have a special page for new products. So I'm going to say http, because I know I need to do that, right? www.happybabyco.com/new products, because maybe I have a special page on my site that I want to send people to, okay? Then you got the company description, which goes here. And, you can have up to 900 characters with spaces. If you're not sure how many characters, if you just go into Microsoft Word, you can literally do a word count and it will tell you how many characters. But I can also tell you that if you put in too many characters, the system's going to say that's too many. So let's say I just put in, some text here. Okay, well that looks like I still could put some more. Let me see if I could put a little more text in. If I put in more text, oops, Lorem, here we go. Yeah, okay, looks like, okay, so I've got quite a lot of text here I can fit in. It seems happy now. Okay, so I think we're good. And then it says preferred highlight color. And what that means is here, where you see the word company resources, this red section behind the word company resources, that can change color to match your logo. You know, I'm going to keep it as red. I'm not even going to fill that one in. But let's say you have a special color of blue or purple. Just please give us the hex color code, you know, which is usually like a 7 or 8 digit numerical code. Give us the hex color code that you want that highlight to be. So now we're down to the company resources. That's basically these 6 tiles here. And remember, I can have up to 6. I don't have to choose 6. I could have 1, I could have 2, I could have 3, 4, or 5, but no more than 6. And for each one of them, you see how I have resource number 1, resource number 2, number 3, number 4. For each different resource, I can choose whether it's going to be product image with optional pop-up, a downloadable document, or a video, one or the other. So, you know, I think my first one I'm going to have is be a video. So it says, provide the YouTube or Vimeo video link. Okay, so I'm, you know, there's this great video I found where some lady's talking about, you know, baby products, and she recommended my products. I'm so happy. So I'm going to just go to YouTube, go to that share thing in YouTube and get the YouTube link that I need. You know, I'm just going to copy that link there. And I'm going to go ahead and plop that into my form right there. So there's my YouTube link. Done. Simple as pie. Resource number 2, think for that one I'm going to have a downloadable document because I have a sell sheet, an information sheet that I want to, it's a PDF document. So you see here it says, if I have a downloadable document, you notice that when I change what I'm selecting, the little pop-ups here, you know, sort of tell me, okay, so for a downloadable document, it says upload a PDF document that you would like to make available. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, click here in the box, and I'm going to find that document on my page. Yeah, there's an info sheet. It's a PDF document. That's an info sheet. And I would like the label on that to read, you know, Baby Co. Bottles Info Sheet. You know, that's what I want the title of that little tile to read, okay? So that's good. Now, for resource number 3, for the next couple resources, I think I'm going to do some product pop-ups. So you'll notice when I click product image with optional pop-up, a couple of more fields pop up. First of all, there's the main product image, and there's the label for that image. And then there's the additional pop-up images. And what that is here, if you scroll down, here's kind of an example. So let's say here, you know, in this sort of pretend Burt's Bees ones we have, you look how there's one product here, but if you click the little plus sign, you get to a product pop-up. And I'll actually show you an example of that. Here is a company we've already set up, Green Goo. And so you'll see how in this tile number 1 here, they have a first aid product. I click the pop-up, and I get like a popped up, like, you know, more clear version, and I can add additional images here. So I can have basically the main image here plus up to 5 additional images. So a total of 6 images and text that have to do with that particular product. So for each product pop-up, you get, you know, 1 main image, 5 additional images, descriptive information, and of course the label. So here, let's see, I'm gonna choose my main image. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's this great baby gym thing that I'm gonna have as my product number, image number 1. I'm gonna call it, you know, baby gym. That's how I want to be listed. And then I'm gonna click here where it says additional images, and see how it says I can drag more images in. I'm gonna drag image number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and yeah, and number 6. Okay. And I'm going to drag those images and see how it's dragging them all in there and inserting all my images in there for me. And then it says my descriptive text, and that's the text that goes here on the right, the pop-up text. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, type in information about that product. So now I've provided you with all the product pop-up information. And now, okay, now my next product, I'm having another product I think I'm gonna do here, another product pop-up. And this time I'm gonna click to find my picture of the main product image, which is gonna be the baby bottle set. And then I'm going to call that, you know, baby bottles, you know, and obviously you'll have some nice title for your product. And then I'm going to click that product set again. I'm going to choose a whole bunch of additional images that have to do with the baby bottle. And I'm going to add, you know, just a little bit of, you know, I'm going to say dishwasher safe, you know, environmentally friendly, you know, environmentally friendly. I can type, here we go. So, you know, basically I'm putting whatever information I want in the pop-up here. And, you know, that's all I have. I have 4 resources. I don't want to do all 6 of them. So I'm pretty much, that's all the information that I want to submit here. Now I'm going to scroll on down, and here are actually just a couple different examples of what finished pages could look like. So here's an example where there's 1 big video and 3 smaller images. Here's just 1 image, one with, you know, with a product pop-up, and 1 downloadable document. Here's 6 different, you know, product images, and each one of these product images is going to have 5, you know, additional images. So let's say, for example, you know, Piranha Eyewear perhaps has, you know, the snazzy brand, and I click the plus sign and it's going to show me 5 colors that the snazzy brand comes in, or something like that. You know, you can play around with this. So that's basically the information that's going to end up populating your page. And look, I mean, here's No Stick. They've got all sorts of, you know, you see how look how the color changes. Here's Lennox dog products, your pet products. Here's SK Ceramics. You click on the plus sign here and you get nice information about the products. So basically you can really customize the page, even though you'll notice that the overall look and feel of the page is the same layout, but you're really customizing it quite a bit to fit in with how your product looks, okay? Now, what's the whole point of this whole being in the Discovery Guide? It's so that buyers are going to look through the guide and say, yeah, that's a company I want to meet with. And they're going to click on this button here that says schedule a video meeting. So what you need to let me know is, who do you want me to meet? Who's going to be the person who's going to take those meetings? So I need to know the email address of the person in your company who's like basically going to be coordinating the meetings. I need to know where your company is located, because I want to make sure that, you know, you're not getting, if you're based in the Eastern time zone, or worse yet, let's say you're in Pacific time zone, and somebody wants to book a meeting with you at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Well, that's 6 a.m. Pacific. That's kind of early. So we're gonna ask you what time what time zone you guys are in, so that we can make sure that the meetings are at least booked in a reasonable time zone for you. And then as far as the unavailable times, I mean, the default booking period for the meetings is going to be October 12 to 16, and then October 19 to 23rd from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time. So that's the default time. But if there are times that you just can't make it, you know there's one whole week where you're just not going to be available. No one's going to be available for your company. Or you guys have a team meeting every Monday morning and you really don't want anyone to be available that Monday morning. Just let me know. You can just say no Mondays. My advice is leave that blank, because by and large, every single time you get a meeting request, you can always say, oh, gee, that time doesn't work. Could we reschedule? So rather than blocking and saying, no, I can't make this time, I think you're better off just saying, yeah, sure, you know, we'll take a look at any meeting request that comes in. And if we really can't find someone on our team to have that meeting at that time, we'll just hit the button saying, would love to meet with you. Can we reschedule? I mean, you can always decline a meeting, but hopefully you're not going to decline meetings. You're going to take the meetings that are requested from the buyers. So basically, you know, your form is all ready to go. And if you want, well, if you hit reset, that's going to clear everything on the form. If you want to save it for later, because let's say, for example, you know, now that I think about it, I don't like that image that I uploaded for the, you know, for the banner. I want to say, so I could just save it for later, and then come back, or I can hit submit. And when I hit submit, the form is going to say, taking the form, taking your information, and it's thinking, it's taking its time, it's taking all the information, and now it's telling you, great, thank you for providing your information. A representative will be contacted with you shortly with a proof of your page. So that's an important point. You are not going to be able to see right away what your page looks like because we have actual humans who are creating these pages for you. So it's about, we're going to say 2 business days that we will get your proof to you. And your proof will look like this, and you will be able to take a look at it and say, yep, okay, that's, we're happy with the way that looks, or, oh, geez, I misspelled something here, or I meant to say something different, or I don't like the way that picture looks, okay, whatever. But hopefully you're going to like the way it looks. We will, when we send you the proof, we will ask you to reply saying approved, because we want to wait till, finally gets approved. You can also, you notice how here it says your form submission has been delivered. If you want to edit it at a later time, here's the link. And you're also going to get an email to the email address that you supplied in the form with that link if you want to go back and edit the form. So there are 2 ways to basically follow up and make changes. One is to just go to the edit link, edit the information, and you hit submit again, and we will get a notification saying, there's been some updated information on this form. So then we know to check it against your original submission. Or if there's just one picture that you want to change, when you get the proof from us, you can just say, can you switch out this one picture and just send us the JPEG? And sometimes that's actually easier because we are humans. We are actually going to be doing this. And that's really all you need to do. And then, basically the guidebook, right now, we're getting the pages set up. The schedule a meeting links are not working yet because we haven't set up the meeting accounts yet. These pages here, these will be buttons that will take us to how it works. That'll be just basically a brief page describing for the buyers what they need to do. But they're also all going to be told exactly how to do this. There will be the index of sellers. There will be a list of categories. So basically, you will be listed alphabetically, and you will also be listed by category in the index. So if somebody is really only interested in baby products, let's say, they could just, the buyer could basically just go to the baby care section of the index and look at, the 15 or 20 companies, because they will see your company name. They click on your name, and it takes you to your page. So they will be able to go right to your page and hopefully, book a meeting with you. So I'm hoping that all makes sense. If anybody has any questions, my email and my phone number are there on the form. I look forward to hearing from you, or actually, no, I don't look forward to hearing from you because I'm hoping it's all going to be self-explanatory, but I'm looking forward to helping you have meetings with your buyers. Thanks very much.